Hello, 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 everybody. Hi, Bianca.
Hi, Leah.
Welcome to Beyond the Brush Live. I am Leah from Leah Noel Design Co. And this is...
I'm Bianca, Lotus Theory Designs.
we are Beyond the Brush, and we have been painting lately. So we decided to come and inspire you guys with some small items today. And I believe we're using the same paint, right?
We are.
Okay, cool. Let me see your project. I don't think I saw it. I got to get close.
Well, last night when we said, what are we going to do today? This is what I came up with. I bought this head at Goodwill. It's just a plastic head, and I bought it, oh gosh, months ago, and just haven't done anything with it. So this was actually like a little cutting board that I also got from Goodwill, and I mounted it
Can we
to
see the
it.
front?
Sure.
Oh, cool. Okay, that's why I didn't see it, because it blended into your background.
Right.
Oh, cool.
So that's
Very
what I
nice.
did. I slapped some wood bends all over it and some black paint to get her going, and we'll see what I come up with.
The David heads are so popular right now. That's like a different rendition of it.
David head. What is that?
The like Greek goddess looking guy. I have like a blue velvet one.
Yes.
Yeah, they're super popular. So I like that you mounted that to a cutting board. Super cute.
Super cheap.
Yeah.
What
We like
are you
that.
doing?
So I just pulled a jewelry box out of my inventory. I don't like doing jewelry boxes, but I was like, let me do one. I haven't done one since Christmas. And the prep was really easy. I just had to pull the lid off, and then I sprayed it with like a rattle can or a spray paint primer. Just Zinsser spray. I'm using that crap on everything because it's easy. So I sprayed my primer, and now I'm ready to do like an artsy finish. And then when it's done, I'll probably spray clear Rust-Oleum right on over it. So
right.
yeah.
How
What colors
easy.
are you going to use?
Oh, you had to ask that. I have no idea.
Oh.
So
No idea yet.
I don't know. I have, okay. So you guys, Paint Pixie was generous enough to send us product to try. So maybe you guys can help me. I really don't know what to do here. I have pink. This is Violet Lemonade. Foggy Martini, which is a light blue. Chocolate Souffle. I'm guessing that's like brown.
It's pretty.
Thank you for the browns. Browns are a good thing for me. Figgy Pudding. So that's purple.
Pretty.
That's purple. And then Sour Apple, I really like. I really
have that
like
one too.
Greens.
I do too. Greens and oranges are so underrated.
They really are. Yeah, look at that green. It's a good green.
I have that green too. All right, I'm gonna get started. I got some brushes from Paint Pixie too. I actually, years ago, I was a retailer for 1 month, and it didn't work out because that's not my jam. And I had some brushes that I still had from Paint Pixie, and I got some new ones too. So I might be using them today. But this is the one I'm going to start with. This is like a poly mix. I don't know what this is, but it looks interesting. So we're going to try it.
That's the one I grabbed. We'll see.
Wow.
See. Yeah, she sent me a couple of brushes too. So I've got this like French tip one, and I've not used Paint Pixie brushes, but I've heard they're fantastic. So this is very exciting. I like this little guy.
Yes, I love that one. I got that one too.
All right. Well, I'm just going to start putting some paint on and see what happens. That's usually my process. I never know what I'm doing until I just start doing it. So you guys, if you have any questions as we go, Leah and I are just going to hang out, chat, and just happen to be painting in the background. But if you have any questions, we're here.
Yeah, I love that you said that, because you said that you don't really know what you're going to do, but inspiration comes from doing, doesn't it?
It does for me, especially when I'm in a rut, which I kind of feel like I am. I've been more in I don't know, I have all of these ideas for like arts and crafts, but when it comes to painting something, I don't know. I got nothing right now.
I think you should roll with the arts and crafts. Like, why not?
Well, and it's been kind of fun. It's been fun making things and doing things that require little to no paint. Because
Yeah.
I mean, I've been painting for years and I really enjoy it. But it's been kind of nice trying my hand at something else. Oh, this is good purple. Good purple. Pretty purple. All right. You know what? I really like these bottles for the sake that I can put a little bit on my, just like you did, just a little bit on my plate here. Instead of messing up the, the whole jar and pouring it out and making a mess.
I could tell this is going to need a base coat before I can even blend.
Hi, Allie. Allie's watching from the UK. Professional polish man. I am in, just outside of Phoenix, Arizona. Leah, where are you?
I am outside of Chicago. I am a Indiana, Chicago suburb.
Hey, Nature. Nature is watching from Beauty for Ashes Design
Studio.
We have Maureen, Fort Myers, Florida. Hello. You guys, say hi. Say hi.
Also, Nature from Beauty from Ashes. If you guys go follow her, I saw that she's about to hit 1,000 followers on her page.
I saw that. Nature, put your Facebook link in the comments. We like her. Nature. We like Nature. So do that. Put your link in the comments. You guys go follow Nature.
I wonder if this is going to dry quick.
All righty. My typical stippling technique. When in doubt, stipple.
Stipple, stipple.
So this is me using Paint Pixie for the first time in my life.
Me too.
I am a Paint Pixie virgin.
Except for the brushes.
So far, I'm liking the way this brush is stippling. Very nice.
I need to get to good texture. So I got this piece that was obviously owned by an animal lover. I got it all cleaned up. I put about 5 coats of Zinsser synthetic base shellac on the top of it. It's a bleeder, but it's mahogany, and I had to sand it down almost to bare wood, right? So since it's all scratched up, I want to add texture because that is how I can hide scratches and still make it amazing and not have to because mahogany, if you guys have ever painted mahogany, it bleeds like crazy. So I really don't want to have to sand it anymore. What is a good texture? Does anyone have a good texture recommendation? What kind of texture do you guys love?
I've used, what is that clay? It begins with a K. I don't even know where it is, or I'd pull the bag out. I think I know where it is. Let me do this right here and I'll go find it. But I've used it before. Wow, this is just shedding all over the place. Look at you. Look at you. Anyway, do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's clay. It's an additive. You can use it to make face masks.
Cece might have sent me some of that a long time ago.
Okay, yes.
It's like what they use to make clay-based paint. Because she had used it to make clay-based paint at some point. And I'm like, well, I want to try that. So she's like, well, I'll just send you everything because I'm not doing it again. And so I think I might have that.
I think that's, I think that you're right.
Clay no, it's not polyborne clay.
No, I'll find it.
Okay.
I won't be able to hear you. Keep talking.
I'm wondering if you can actually home make texture, right? Like homemade. I've heard bad things about the homemade stuff, but you had salt or flour or baking soda. I read it in a magazine, but then someone told me it was a bad idea. They tried it and it didn't work well.
All right. Koalin.
Oh, koala. Okay. I might have that.
Now, I don't know if this is supposed to be used for that, but I did use it for that and it came out great. So
I wonder if that's all all texture is. It might be.
I have no idea. Kathy's watching from, is it Mattoon, Illinois? Did I say that right?
I don't know.
Joe from the Netherlands. Oh, I love the Netherlands. Good food, good times. Pat,
you've been to the Netherlands?
I have. Hi, Pat from Peoria. You're right in my backyard.
Hi, Pat.
Yeah, I have. I've been to, maybe 14, 15, no. Gosh, it's been 15, 16 years. I did a brief tour through
6
countries in Europe, and the Netherlands was one of them.
Wow, I did not know that.
And it was nice because one of the people I was traveling with was from there. So we stayed with friends in Amsterdam, and then we went, well, I'm not sure where, but it was kind of like in the country, I guess, of the Netherlands, and stayed with that portion of her family. And it was really nice.
That is nice. Oh, I would love to do that. My best friend's from Serbia, and I want to go just because I want that experience of going with somebody who lives there.
Yeah.
That's why I always wanted to go see Kristana while she was in Germany, and I had intended to, but then COVID hit. Now she's moving back. But it's always better when you know someone from the area.
Oh, absolutely. What's going on here? Oh,
I'm going to grab a hairdryer.
Okay. A little bit of this blue. Gosh, I really like this green.
I have the green too. I haven't tried it yet, though.
Well, I'm trying it today. I feel like I'm making a Ninja Turtle.
Hey, it'd probably sell well.
Turtles in a half shell, turtle power.
I didn't ever watch Ninja Turtles too much.
Oh, I was like a tomboy as a kid. So I absolutely watched it.
Is this super distracting?
I'll live.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I just gotta dry this. The humidity.
You gotta do
is
what you gotta do.
Here. Yeah, the humidity is like 85%, and it's hot as heck. I don't have an air conditioner in my garage yet. It's getting hooked up this weekend, hopefully. Like,
wow, this brush is shedding all over the place.
Which one is it?
Oh, an oval small. It's just what I got. Yeah, I don't know why it's being like that. All right.
So I got a couple Klingon brushes too from Wiesel. I haven't tried them yet. I'm pretty excited.
I hear those are great.
I've heard that too. I still like my old brushes a lot. I don't know. That's like one thing. I love my brushes.
I hear you.
I like my worn-in brushes too. I don't like new brushes. Like I would pay more for a used brush.
As long as it was taken care of, I would agree with that. I have some brushes I've had for years, and they're starting to like fray. So instead of having like straight ends, they're like curly at the ends, but they get the job done.
You know what I did? Okay, so I got this Paint Pixie brush, and this is like I love flat round brushes for blending. And so, but it had some hairs up here. So I took my husband's beard trimmer and I just trimmed it back to make it like,
oh my gosh,
flat.
smart.
Don't tell him, but hopefully he's not watching right now. He'll be like, you used my what?
Something tells me Kurt would forgive you.
Yeah, he probably would. Actually, he was calling me before this. He found a whole bunch of really good furniture. He sent me like 3 pieces, but he's like calling me, and I always have my phone on Do Not Disturb, so I'm like, I don't ever answer. He's like, I was getting ready to come on your live. I wasn't live yet. And tell you I got furniture for you to go pick up. Like, he said he just opened his marketplace, and there's just a million good pieces.
Funny how that happens. And it always happens when you're busy.
It does. Like last week or the week before, I think I bought like 5 pieces, and then I'll go months where I won't buy anything, and then I'll go like periods of time where it's just like, oh my god, where am I going to put it?
Okay, you sassy girl, you're coming along, I think.
She's got a neck.
She's got a neck.
Progress.
I don't know why that was so funny to me. She's got a neck.
Because some people don't have necks.
I guess that's true. Oh boy. Let's check on some of the comments because.
Sorry, guys.
All righty. I think that's hilarious. Okay, so we actually do have some questions. Beauty, or not Beauty, Nature says salt wash is a great texture.
Heard that.
I know I saw a question. Sawdust. Interesting. What? Sawdust for texture. I have so much of that because of my husband.
I have none of that.
Yeah, I should bag it and sell it.
You should.
Yeah. Salt wash, here I come.
With my own. Man,
yeah.
My assistant Wendy, though, she's like a big time woodworker, so I'll have to get some from her.
Oh, you go.
Yeah, she's awesome. She rebuilt drawers in this vanity I've been working on. She rebuilt the drawers for it.
Oh my gosh, I need a Wendy.
Mm-hmm. Everyone needs a Wendy.
Lene, do you have to use a sealer for mahogany before you paint it if you're just painting it black? Seems like a silly question, but I have these drawers that I sanded down to bare wood that are inside a wardrobe, and they're going to be black.
Oh God.
So, Leah, the question is, do you have to use a sealer for mahogany before you paint it if you're just going to paint it black?
Yep. You got to. You have to.
It'll still bleed through.
It'll bleed through. You'll have I don't know. Mahogany's a rough one. I always use Zinsser synthetic base shellac on mahogany. I recently got some product from Wise Owl that is 1 hour enamel, and that said, don't use like a shellac-based primer underneath it because it'll crackle. So it depends on and which I never had that issue before because I never used their stuff before. So I would recommend if you're not using something like that, use a shellac-based primer. Depending on what kind of Zinsser synthetic base shellac is the best. Maybe a clear primer would work, or just plain shellac. That's what you use, Bianca. I don't really know.
I mean, I use shellac on everything. I put that shit on everything.
Yeah.
I said the S word.
You do.
I do though, but I can't find that Zinsser
it's out of stock
synthetic.
Everywhere.
Well, I've never been able to find it, even prior to anything being out of stock. Yeah, I've never been able to find it here. It might just be a you thing. I did find it for like $89 for a tiny bit of it. I was like, I'm not spending that. These people in their
I can't live without it. I will call them.
I'm sure it's healthier for you than shellac. I have to use a whole respirator and air out the garage when I use it and all of that. So
because you spray it, right?
No, I stroke it on.
Oh.
I have sprayed it, but I don't like cleaning my sprayer, so it's easier for me to just brush it on.
What do you clean your sprayer with?
When I use that, ammonia.
Yeah. Ammonia. Okay.
I run ammonia through it, but I don't. It's so infrequent because, yeah.
So what else do you use? What else do you use ammonia to clean your sprayer with? Like anything else? Because I was told to use acetone, like when I really want to get a good clean.
Or ask that again. Are you asking what else I clean my sprayer with?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have some. What's it called? Excuse me. Well, I don't see it on my shelf. I think it's under my sink. I have some. It's called paint sprayer solution or something like that I got from Home Depot. So I've used that.
Okay.
That seems to work pretty well, but I tend to not run anything oil-based, shellac-based, etc. through my sprayer. So water gets it done, and soap.
Water, yeah. That's usually what kind of soap?
Dawn.
You spray Dawn through it?
No, just to clean it. I'm sorry, you're talking about spraying through it?
Yeah, just water, right?
Typically just water, but occasionally I'll use soap. I don't know, because I feel like I need to disinfect it. What's wrong with me? I don't know.
That's funny.
Yeah. Cleanliness is godliness.
It sure is.
I think we had another question, and I'll get to it. I just want you guys to know I'll see you. Or I do see you. I just need to get it while the getting is good over here.
Thank you for managing the questions and everything.
Oh, of course. Here we go. Elizabeth. Hello, ladies. I'd like to ask what you do to apply gold leafing. Do you put it over clear coat or raw paint? And I was educated that we have to use an adhesive and a sealer for it. I use packing soda and paint on glass. It's amazing. And packing soda. Did you mean baking soda? Did that just autocorrect wrongly? I'm going with I use baking soda and paint on glass. It's amazing. As far as your texture. And then, so applying gold leafing. Do you put it over clear coat or raw paint, Leah?
It just depends on the paint. If it's a clay-based paint, I put clear coat over it. If it's just like a regular water-based paint, I just go right over it. Sometimes it absorbs it too much and I have to add a little extra adhesive. But that's usually what I do. And then I do seal it, of course.
Yeah, I seal it too. I'm trying to think. I don't gold leaf that much, but I usually just put it over the raw paint with the adhesive.
I do. I use it a lot, actually. The adhesive I use, because I just did it on a table before we went live. My prep, I like this. It's Speedball. I lost the cap, but it's Speedball Metal Leaf adhesive. And then there's also Speedball Sealer, which I buy too, just when I need to touch it up. So I put it on the rim of this table over here, and I'm going to let it sit for probably an hour. You know, it only takes about 20 minutes to get tacky, but sometimes I put it on and I forget about it, and then I come back the next day and it's still tacky. So
really?
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to wait, what, like 45 minutes, but then after that it's...
like an
right?
hour. Or I'm sorry, I think it's like actually, I think the directions say like 15 minutes, but it always seems to take 20 minutes. I just set it and leave it, and then sometimes I'll go back to it even the next day and just add more as needed.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay.
So hopefully that answered your question. Hi, Nettie from Florida.
And
hey,
I just
Brandy.
get the stuff from, hello. I just get the stuff from Amazon too. There's no reason to like buy the expensive stuff at Michael's. Just Amazon, that gold leaf.
Yeah, that's typically what I use. So Brandy says we're going to the UK in September. You should come with us. I think
what are you going to the UK for?
Right.
I want to go to the UK really bad. I have a passport.
I love your wall. I want to try it. How did you do that? That's Elizabeth.
Oh, thank you. Hi, Elizabeth. This, you know what? I have a tutorial in my coaching group for it. We're actually I usually only open in April and October, but I think I'm going to open again in July because I've had so much interest in it. But the tutorial is housed in there. So that's my answer for that.
Nature. Okay. Nature says, message me later. I have brushes and paints for you. Will do.
Yay.
Brandy says Klingons have been a good replacement for me, but I agree on used brushes being the best.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can hear me. Pam says she's used sawdust for texture.
Is this bothering you?
Oh, hey, Josie. Josie's watching. Okay.
Hi,
Josie!
We're using your paint.
Okay, wait. Stop. Hold the phone. I don't have that. Okay, so Josie says, our force field sealer is clear and can be used as a stain blocker. Really?
Oh.
That's a game changer if so.
Yeah, because you can use like clear coats as a stain blocker. I would probably use it.
Well, not really, because it'll if it's water based, it'll still pull through on like a mahogany. You ever notice, like, if you ever not sealed something that's a bleeder and then you paint it and it seems like it's okay and then you top coat it and it starts pulling through? Has that ever happened to you?
Well, I've always used primer.
Good answer. I have not always used primer because, you know, there was a time when I was new and I just didn't know. And I'll never forget, I painted this one little piece white and I thought it was so cute. And the next day that thing was orange. I didn't know that you had to seal it.
Telling you. It was God telling you, paint orange, not white.
Yeah. Anyway, Josie, thank you for that. I'll definitely look into it. Josie also likes your wall, Leah.
Thank you. I might just make like a tutorial that I could put on my website for the wall.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, maybe you should do a tutorial that they pay for. Yeah. Just kidding. Don't listen to me. Chris and I are doing the Painters Business Academy in the UK.
Oh, cool. That sounds fun. I'd love to do that.
Hi, Irene from Rhode Island. Oh, Josie says, I'll send each of you some. The clear coat is made by a company that does industrial coatings. Ooh, happy mail.
Nice.
I love it. Yeah, thank you, Josie. That is exciting.
Thank you for the paint, Josie, and the brushes.
Yes, thank you for all of it. I'm having fun. Okay, I actually want to talk about the paints, but really quick, Tina said, what kind of paint are you using? We are using Paint Pixie. So hopefully you guys can see that. Let me get rid of the comment. What I really like about this paint is that Josie lives in Sedona, which is about 2 hours north of me here in the state of Arizona. So that was like a huge turn on for me, because I don't know, this is something about, I guess, keeping it in the family, I guess, and trying something that's local to me. Anyway, so Paint Pixie, a nice array of colors. This is what I'm using for this project here. I just threw some brown onto a plate, so we'll see what happens. So I am finding that these paints, Leah, can you hear me okay, Leah?
I can. I'm sorry. If this is bothersome, you guys just let me know. I'm almost done.
I can hear it because I'm wearing earphones. If this bothersome, you guys let her know. These paints are like thinner.
Yeah.
And which is really nice for the stippling technique that I like to do, because look at all my dark peeking through, you guys. Can you see that okay?
Yeah.
So I'm getting that dark that I like to peek through without having to pull the paint back to make it happen. So that's really nice. This is working for me quite nicely.
There is, like, I do notice that, like, there are certain brands that are just thinner, and then there's other ones that are thicker.
Yeah.
And it just depends on what I'm doing, which one I actually prefer.
Okay. Love and chocolate souffle. I was just telling Leah before we go on, like, went on that, all the colors are nice, but sometimes you just need some like good browns or blacks. And this brown is chocolate souffle, and kind of loving it. I use browns a lot to accent, glaze, low light, etc. So you can kind of see it here. So it's just kind of giving it something.
She's
breaking
hot.
Up the shit. I was thinking about, where'd that plant go? I don't know if I'll be able to reach it. My daughter says, "Are you going to put a wig on her?" And I thought,
yeah.
I thought, well, what if I just put a hole in her head and put something like this?
Yeah, I agree with the hole in the head. Just put a hole in her head.
Well, yeah, she can't be too perfect, right?
No, I think it would be cooler to be a plant. I would actually, because I don't get the whole point. Like, I love head planters. I think they're cool.
Me too. So I may just do something like
they're
this.
expensive.
Yeah, look at her. She looks like Barb Marley. Barb. Oh my God, why can't I say
Bob Marley?
Marley. If he were like, I don't know, a wood nymph.
You were multicolored and mounted to a cutting board. I love it. No, I think you should definitely keep crafting, because you're really killing it with the crafting.
I'm having fun. I was telling Leah, did we have this conversation on here, or was this before? See how my brain is right now? It was before, right? That I've been into the crafting.
We can't talk before, because we always do this. What did we say before? What did we say during the show?
I know. But I'm just excited to see you, Leah.
I know. I haven't talked to you all week.
I know. I'm like, Leah, guess what? Before the show starts.
We're always like that.
I know. But see, now I forgot what I was going to say. I was talking about like crafting. I've just been having fun with just crafting and doing different things and creating, I don't know, something from nothing, from, something that one considered trash and may have donated to the thrift store. I'm like, ooh, treasure. And, like, I don't know if any of you guys saw, but I had a lampshade. I posted a reel about a lampshade I did.
That was cool.
I just found that lampshade. I liked the shape of it from Goodwill. I ripped off the existing fabric and replaced it with that. I mean, it was pretty reasonable and quick. And it satisfied my creative itch for that moment.
I've been opposite. I have been furniture crazy. Like, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces going right now.
Yeah. Jeez. I still got that one from a few weeks ago that we started live. It's just sitting here. That's also my problem right now. I feel like I have so many ideas that I just set things aside and I don't complete them. So we've talked about that. I got to get my life right and fix that, because it's a bad habit. I need a roundup day.
I have my roundup. Yeah. My vanity that I was working on, you guys, the multicolored one, will be listed soon. It's almost done. The feet, I need to just line the little details on the feet with black, and then it's done. And I'm not putting a mirror with it or a chair. I'm staging it as an entryway piece because I think it would be a really cool entryway piece. But gosh, did that piece take me a long time.
Yeah.
Every stinking detail.
Oh gosh, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't wait to see it done. There's a lot of detail in that thing.
I did all the drawers too. Like the whole.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I did.
I never do the drawers. Do you guys do the drawers?
Only
Audience
when they need
participation. Some people always do the drawers, drawer sides. They'll do like the inside of cabinet doors, etc. Unless it's like they really need it. I mean, I always do the drawers, but I never put anything on it like paint, decoupage, or anything. I always polish them. I clean them. I'll sand them if need be, but I don't like embellish the drawers. Where do you guys stand on that?
I do if it needs it. And it definitely increases the price because that is all details. And I like in my own house, like unless the drawer is really nice, I usually paint it. Or if the piece cannot handle paint, because sometimes that's an issue where it sticks and you can't paint it. But when I have a drawer open in my house, which is quite often, I like to see that side painted, or I like to see really clean, shiny wood.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I hear what you're saying about it raising the price. Like, I'd rather take less and not go through that. I just don't like doing it.
I hear you.
But again, like I said, I always clean the drawers. I polish them. They always look new. So I do drawer work. I don't know. I don't like to paint it. You're right. They do. They stick. You know, I like a clean open and close, and not always.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Hi. Sorry, I'm live. My son just popped in, and I did not expect anyone to be home.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. What did you say? Oh, all right. Go take a shower. He just got home from work.
Is he a stinky
Is Dad
boy?
here too? Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
hey, Emily.
Hi, Em.
Hi, Brandy. This is my friend Brandy, everyone.
Hello, Brandy.
And she's loving the head. It may end up with you, Brandy. Elizabeth says, Leah, can I come help paint with you?
Sure, but I need you to clean my workshop first.
Oh,
Help
Rhonda.
me organize.
There you go.
Help me
Right.
organize.
Yep. You gotta.
Because I can't fit anybody else in here.
Yeah. If you want to come, you got to clean to make some room for yourself.
Yeah.
Right. I see what you're doing there. Rhonda says, add some colored sunglasses, and it's Janis Joplin. Ooh, Maureen Mystique. Yes. Maureen, you win. Mm-hmm.
What'd she say?
Maureen says it's Mystique, which is an X-Men character.
Oh.
An Avatar, Bob Marley.
Yep. Yes. Like something from the Matrix.
I love it. The chia head. Josie says, remember the chia head people?
Oh my, Alexa, turn off. Alexa, turn off. I don't know how she got activated. No. Alexa, turn off.
She just doesn't listen.
No, she's worse than my kids sometimes.
Brandy says, the plant is cute. Thank you, Brandy.
Brandy, do you think it should be a plant?
Yeah, what do you think? Should it be a plant? I mean, I can get some other foliage, or should I just leave her bald and like, I don't know.
I think it needs to be
Amazon, women of, I don't know, the island of Valhalla. What do you guys think?
No, I like it as a plant.
Ooh, Elizabeth's peacock feathers. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna spare you guys the hair dryer.
All right. Is Paint Pixie acrylic based, Josie? I believe well, I don't want to answer that because I'm not there yet as far as like knowledge girl. I can tell you it's not made for human consumption.
Adult supervision is recommended when used by younger children. It is non-toxic green product, but not made for human consumption.
Yeah, Josie, I prefer that you answer that because I think I know, but I don't want to answer wrong. So the question is Paint Pixie acrylic based?
So you guys, this is the transfer I'm going to put on my piece. Can you see it?
Oh, that's pretty. I really like that transfer.
I like yellow and blue together.
Yep.
A lot.
Yep. Okay, so what did I ask? I asked a question and I got some responses. Oh my gosh. If the drawers need some love. I asked if you guys do the drawers. Brandy says only if the drawers need some love.
Yeah.
Some pieces need it, some pieces don't. No to the sides of the drawers, bottoms, no, unless they're stained. Nancy says yes, embellish the sides of the drawers. Nature says it depends on the piece. If the drawers aren't nice, I'll paint or decoupage or something. Stripes work great.
Yeah.
I
love the Redesign has those stick and style stencils. I've been using those on drawer sides like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Because they're so easy.
They just get it done. Elizabeth says, listen, I clean for a living, so I'll do it and you've got a deal. She'll come clean your house to be your assistant.
Oh wow.
She'll make room for herself.
I got a new housekeeper coming on Friday. I'm like, I can't keep up with all of this anymore.
Brandy says, haha, my Alexa turned on when you were talking to yours.
I bet.
All these houses are like Alexa's going off.
It like turned on out of nowhere.
Oh gosh, I feel like that's like a sci-fi movie. So one person's Alexa triggers the rest of the Alexas around the world, and you have to stop them before they achieve world domination.
With your Matrix head. Going
yes, yeah, and then she's like the hero or the heroine of the story, right? Like she fixes everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's Miss Fix-It, and she grows food on her head.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's what I was going to tell you, Bianca.
Oh,
okay.
What?
So I saw this reel the other day. Did you know that chia pets are from chia seeds? Like
what's a chia seed?
Like chia seed, like the kind that you put in yogurt or smoothies, and it's like chia, right?
Really?
Yeah, so I tried it. I tried to grow some the other day. It didn't work out for me, but I think I just didn't keep it wet enough. I'm going to go buy some new chia seed from Aldi, and I'm going to try it again. But I'm going to grow me some chia. What'd you do?
I dropped a paint because my whole
so you can
table's
make
wiggling.
that into a chia pet.
Oh my gosh. I like remember those commercials when I was a kid. That and okay, so the chia pet, and I know they're still around, but in my head, I'm going with the chia. And we were talking about how all these old like commercials, 80s, 90s, had like a jingle that went with it. So, what do you guys remember as far as jingles are concerned? Do you remember? Do you know what I'm talking about, Leah? I forget that you're younger than me because your soul is so old. You're like younger than me by a lot.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is we had like 3, 5, 7, 9 growing up, and my neighbors had cable, but we only had it for like a little while. So TV was not really something.
Yes, but the TV that you did had commercials, right? So that's what I'm talking about. So, for example, the Tootsie Roll. Do you guys remember the Tootsie Roll commercial? And the kid, or didn't the kid ask the owl like how many licks it takes to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop? And he says 1, 2, 3, and he like eats his freaking Tootsie Pop. I mean, it's actually kind of messed up if you think about it. That poor kid, you know.
That one reminds me of like conjunction, what's your function? Like we had that. I don't really remember any commercials from growing up.
So we were talking about my mom. She wasn't very nice to us kids sometimes. So my brother had a My Buddy. Who here remembers the My Buddy doll? And I think it came out like late 80s or something. And anyway, right around the same time that Chucky was a thing. What is that movie? Well, I don't think it's just called Chucky, but the doll that kills people. And so she would chase my brother around with this My Buddy with a freaking big old like chef knife, just chase him up and down, you know, the house, and he'd be screaming bloody murder. That poor child. No wonder he's a mess.
Aww.
But anyway, that had a theme song. My buddy, wherever I go, he goes, my buddy. Do you guys remember that one?
I don't remember that one, no.
Oh yeah, and then there's a whole kid sister.
When our kids were little, we would find like we didn't have like a railing on the stairs, and we couldn't put a gate up. So we would just find something that they were afraid of and stick it right there. And Reagan was afraid of this like Frankenstein Halloween mask. So we would just like mount it on the stairs, and she would
Oh my
not go
gosh.
near the stairs. Like
That's
she would not
brilliant.
go by it at all.
Yeah, well,
Brilliant
serves her
or
right.
traumatic, whatever. But
Either way,
it
she's
kept her off the
alive.
stairs. Yeah.
Yep, she's
Yeah.
alive. All right, I gotta see what anybody. Yep, the Tootsie Pops, Lisa, exactly. Shasta says, I have some chia seeds here. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
Lisa says that she should be mowing her lawn. We finally have spring in the Adirondack Mountains. I can never say that. Josie, I believe, answered. Let's see. Josie says, we have to put that disclaimer about human consumption. I know, it's silly. Like, duh, don't drink the paint. But you have to, of course.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
It does. So the question was, is it acrylic based? Josie says it does have some acrylic in it, so it dries hard, as well as the stuff that calls it a chalk paint. I can't remember the name of that stuff. So yes, there's a mixture of acrylic and the chalk stuff base in it, and that's what makes it
a lot of
hard.
paints have acrylic bases. A lot of them do.
Well, I think that that's what makes it hard, as she said. So, like I wouldn't buy if a paint was like, this is furniture paint. It's latex for furniture. I wouldn't buy that. You know what I mean? Because that stuff never cures hard. It's not supposed to cure hard. So.
Yeah, I don't like latex at all.
No, I mean, it's great for walls, but that's about it. All right. See, exactly. Nature knows what I'm talking about. Kid, sister. I could seriously go on.
It's funny.
Everything had a jingle. How can you paint and not get paint on your clothes? You know what? If this were a piece of furniture, I'd be in trouble.
Yeah, I get it on my clothes a lot too.
Yeah.
It's a little easier when you're live because you're not moving as quick.
That's true. That's true. All right, I need to get going because I need to finish her head at least. I am having a good time with this paint. This is really great paint for stippling.
I want to get it nice and dry before I go in with my next coat. I think I'm gonna have this done in a day. I've been trying to get my projects done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm inspired to do it.
Yeah, that's where I go wrong, is that I stop and I jump to the next and I don't finish it while I'm inspired to do it. So I need me as discipline.
Oh, I don't know if I have discipline. You know what? I've just been inspired to work lately because it just feels the best. That's like, I'm just working. I'm not worried about anything else. I'm just like on a creative role and I'm enjoying it, and I'm getting furniture out to my clients because things are moving pretty quick for me.
That's great.
Yeah, my pieces have been selling, so it's like, you know what? I just want to make sure I got a good inventory, and it feels good because I can spend more time on. I feel like I've been able to spend more time on pieces too because I don't have a deadline.
Yeah.
So
definitely
I've just been able to really take my time. This is drying nice.
Ooh-wee.
I usually never, you know what, that's one thing I think I should start doing, and I wonder if you guys do this, is pulling out the hairdryer when it comes to cracks, because I feel like a jewelry box takes me forever because I like put a coat on and then I run away and wait for it to dry and then I do it again. And I think it would be better if I just like did like I finished there. I've already have 2 or 3 coats on this, and it's only been 45 minutes. So I wonder if I should just pull this out more and I'd have more productivity.
Maybe.
I think so.
All right, let's see. No way. Lisa says, we were just talking about the discount tire commercial where the old lady throws the tire through the window. I don't remember that, but I'm gonna have to look it up.
You guys used to have nice, like, fun commercials back in the day.
Josie, we had a friend who threw a tire through a discount window too.
Oops.
Oh yes, Maureen Campbell's soups. Good, right. I don't remember if there was a jingle to that, but I do remember that was like the slogan. Good. That is funny. There's talking, Tanya. Can everybody hear me? Us? There's definitely talking, girl.
We're
I'm
chatting
over here,
away.
right? Just running my mouth. We're talking. All right.
We're talking about jingles.
Yes. All right.
All right. Have you heard that new TikTok jingle? And it's like, my buddy don't jingle, it folds. I like to something in a compact. Have you heard that song? I'm obsessed with it. Oh my God, I did. I was at a party Saturday night, and I was like, my friend was there. I'm like, do you want to do a TikTok with me? She's like, yeah. I'm like, we got to do jingle because I really want to.
Okay, wait. So is it on your TikTok?
It's on my TikTok, and I posted it twice. Somehow I posted it twice. I think I posted it once, and then Reagan posted it once because she was like taping us.
So I will absolutely be watching that.
I'm muddy. You guys know it. If you guys are on TikTok, you know what I'm talking about because it is the catchiest jingle ever.
I'm trying to get on TikTok.
I love it. If you guys don't follow me already, follow me because I do a lot of quick tip tutorial. A lot of my tutorial content is there as well. So, and it's everything on mine is Leah Noel Design Co. So it's super easy. Is yours like that too, Bianca?
What? Leah Noel?
Like are all your channel Lotus Theory? Is everything just Lotus Theory?
Yes. Yeah, you can find me on any platform that I'm on, just at Lotus Theory.
Hey, hon.
Designs. Lotus Theory Designs, sorry.
It's the refrigerator. It's dying. I tried all that. What you got there?
I don't know. I don't know. Once I started coloring the top of her head, she got funny. I tell you, I feel like we are in an action movie, a superhero movie.
It is. Oh, what's the Amore? Did someone already say that? Amore
I'm not sure.
The Avengers.
Oh, I'll have to look that one up. Somebody said Miss C.
Is it Amora from the Avengers? The green lady. Who's the green lady? It's Amora. Huh? Aura? Gora. I painted a buffet one time that looked like her, and I painted over it. It didn't turn out right. Actually, I really liked it. I just ended up painting over it. It's in a blog. I liked it enough that I put the green version in a blog.
There you go. I don't know why it's making me giggle. Let's try the plant again.
You gotta have like a nice color that stands out with the green plant.
Oh, so I gotta repaint her?
No, well, give it a little pink.
Oh, she's gonna get pink. Pink is good. She'll get I'm not done. So I'll do other stuff. This is just the base coat. But I like the idea of some pink. Yeah. Before I put holes in her head.
Yes, before you put the holes in her head. All right, I'm almost done. Like, this is going to be done. I'm going to be able to put my transfer on. And we're going to have a jewelry box listed on my website.
Hi, Aviance.
Hello, hello.
What about the Valley Dale hot dog pigs commercials? My Nana would get so mad because it would come on just when my little cousin was almost asleep. She would get up and march to it. That's funny.
Kurt, do you know any commercial jingles from back in the day? I can't think of any.
What was was the Toys R Us one? My mom used to actually sing it to me as a kid to put me to sleep.
Oh, the 1-800-COLLECT guy too, right?
Yeah, that's Mr. T.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mr. T.
Yeah,
The
Toys
one-
R Us. That's a classic. How does it go? Just type me some words. And
I
I'll
don't want to
remember.
grow up.
I'm a
because
Toys R Us kid.
I'm
That's
a Toys
right.
R Us kid. Yeah.
There's a million toys at Toys R Us that I could play with. From bikes to video games. It's the greatest toy store there is.
You know a lot more than I do.
Yeah, well, it was kind of a thing.
My daughter told me that Toys R Us closed because I didn't take her there enough when she was a kid.
That's funny. Hey, your daughter is kind of clever.
She's very clever.
Okay, all right. What time is it? Yep. All right, let's see if I can at least get her base coat done on her head.
Are you leaving?
Absolutely.
All right, I love you. Have fun. Bye. Did you get that desk for me?
Bye, Kurt.
The desk
Bianca says
is-
goodbye.
The desk is, there's somebody gonna pick up tomorrow, and they'll let me know.
Oh.
So bad one text like, two in the bush and one in the hand.
Yeah, and tell her you'll give her more money. There's a desk I want.
Just in here sharking. But I'll give you more money.
I'll give you more money.
Yeah.
And I'll show up today.
Yeah, and I'll show up.
And I'll bring men to lift it.
Yeah.
That's a big one. I always say,
It
I have
is.
men. I have men. I'll bring
You say
them.
that to people, really?
I'll say, yeah. I'll tell them like I will bring help. Like
Yeah.
if it's a big piece, I'm like, listen, I got a truck. I got my husband. I got my son. We'll be there.
Well, I never
They'll-
thought about like seducing somebody with that. I'm gonna use that. Like,
I mean, it works because the last thing I want is some woman
help?
to show up in her compact car. Like, no, I want to know that you have adequate help to get my piece home, or whatever. So when I'm
True.
buying, I think the same thing. And, and I always talk to my clients and tell them, like, bring a blanket and, I'll like, if your husband's coming, that's great. You can come at this time. If not, then we got to wait till my guys are here.
Right. Well, I think it's different when it's a painted piece. I'm talking about just like if I'm selling something raw or if I'm buying something
Yeah.
raw.
For sure.
Yeah.
But no, I always tell them because that's part of it.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I'm trying to like get this done before we run out of time. I'm trying.
I know. I'm like, dang, I just did a whole box in an hour. This is great.
Okay. I like her. I'm gonna. Oh, look! I forgot a whole section, the whole top of her head. All right, honey. Let's get you done.
I think you got yourself a new you're gonna be doing like hairstyles now.
Oh, hairstyles, right? What? Like what?
With plants.
Oh, with
That would probably sell really good in your booth.
yeah, probably. Put real ones in there.
I would.
Those ones that are hard to kill.
I bought a head off of Amazon and I put a plant in it and my plant died. And Emily told me if you're still on, it was a really easy plant to keep alive. It just didn't like being in that head. But no, I've had like, it depends. I'm usually pretty good about keeping my plants alive. Just some of them don't do well.
Not me. I told my grandmother actually I got to send my plants to her for like some foster care
That's funny.
because she's the plant whisperer and I'm not. So I have what is that one plant called? The one that's hard to kill, the philodendron or whatever. And
a mother-in-law's tongue.
What?
The snake plant. That's a hard one to kill.
Is that what it's called, or you're just making
Yeah.
an example? Oh, okay.
No, it's like it's referred to as a snake plant or a mother-in-law's tongue, and it also has a technical name too. But those are like the two things.
No, anyway, they're starting to get really long, and there's a lot of dead stuff on it. She's like, just trim it. I said, no, they have to come visit Grandma. Because she'll send it back in a week, and somehow it's like twice the size,
Oh my
super healthy,
gosh.
super green. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that
I
woman.
Plants feel your vibe. Like if they know that you think that you are a plant killer, they will die just to prove you right.
No, mine won't. Mine are like, I don't know, they're hanging in there. They're like, we're gonna live just because you're gonna kill us. Although I do have one peace lily, and my cousin was laughing at me because it does not look good. I'm like, he's like, it's not a peace lily, it's a war lily, because the poor thing looks like it's just been through, like, you know.
I struggle with peace lilies. Anything that like resembles, I have one plant that's kind of like a peace lily, leafy. It's like pink, and that one does okay. But all the rest of my peace lily like plants have died over the years. Like they don't like me. So I have one from my older two kids' mother's funeral. I have one, and I've managed to like. I mean, it's like totally came down, and then I've managed to like get it back. Like I've got it to where it's like doing okay. But I
Right.
keep trying to give it to China, but she told me that they're toxic to pets, and so she doesn't want one in her house because she has a lot of pets. Peace lilies are toxic to animals.
Oh, maybe I should get rid of mine. I'll give it to grandma. And again, I'll go over there, and then the next week it's like, 4 times
Yeah.
the size. Has like a whole bunch of flowers on it. Yeah, Josie, isn't the hole going there anyway? I'm gonna have to, if I decide to do a hole, I'll drill it out later because I kind of thought about it last minute. But I think a hole is good.
What's it made out of?
Plastic.
Oh.
I just mounted it
Done.
underneath. So, all right. Any other questions? Do the feathers like Cher did one time? Okay, feathers are good. No, I have cats.
Like
Feathers are bad. I just
Oh, yeah?
realized if I did. Oh my gosh, my cat. Well, my older cat is a cool guy. He's a perfect angel. The other one is psychotic. I told her that she's a domestic terrorist. Emily says, laughing my ass off. I've killed many since then.
Yeah, it was like I had bought it, and I go, okay, Emily, how do I take it? She's like, oh, this one's an easy one, and I'm like, okay, and that plant died.
Thank you, Josie. Josie likes my head. This head.
I love your head. I love both your heads.
Well, thank you.
All right, I think I'm done.
Let's see it. Let's show off our projects. We are at our hour mark.
All right, so 1 hour. I blended white and yellow, fluff and honeycomb. Not fluff, I'm sorry. Marshmallow and honeycomb. And that's what the other pieces are drying, but it has drawers and all the things. And then we'll put this blue floral flowery transfer on it, and there we go. Let me see yours.
That'll look good. That'll look really good. I love the whole yellow. I feel like you've coined that, the yellow with blue.
I like it. It's my favorite. Let's see Amora. Oh, I love her. She looks hot. That's Amora.
So she'll get other stuff, I'm sure. I'm so not done, but at least she's got a nice base coat on.
Yeah.
So
You got to put a plant in her head. I love that idea.
I think you're right. I wish I had thought about it and, like, I don't know, like hollowed out the top of her.
You still can, right?
Yeah, but, I've been painting it now, so I guess I still could.
Cute. Well, thanks for painting with me today.
Thanks for painting with me.
All right, guys.
This was fun.
We'll be back. This was fun. This is always fun. It always raises my vibe. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. We'll be back next week at 12 o'clock Central Standard Time, 10 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, and we will see you then. Bye.
Yep. Bye, guys.